Legend, you are a bold man.
What?
Okay.
Because you are willing to go ahead and raid Ariel's castle. Because when it comes to the merman, most people usually prefer a female lower half and a fish upper half. Not the other way around.
You know, I've heard this discussed before.
Yes, it has been clearly discussed.
Hell, even
before.
Futurama did a fucking joke of this shit.
Well, not just Futurama.
I think also Family Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy did it too, but specifically Plague of Grapes.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that one.
Yes, but so you being able to go ahead and deal with weird fish parts, that takes some guts.
You know, I was just making a joke, right?
Well, you
and that was casting lightning underwater.
Oh, you think that's insane?
I mean, we have a typhoon literally surrounding us right now.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to show. Well, as soon as these jellyfish get out of my fucking way. Oh, for fuck's sake! More show up.
Yes.
You know,
I was going to show you. There's a thing with these specially colored clams.
Well, are we going to see any blue clams in the near future?
Let's see.
Mithril.
Yeah, you use fire to open them up.
Right, but are we? And there's a blue clam.
No, I think it's just the regular one. Yeah, it's a regular one.
This is what I dislike about this particular area, because you think you're in the perfect range to go ahead and hit something, and then nope.
You know, this also reminds me of
What does it remind you of?
Monster Hunter.
Really?
In the third game, or the third series of the game? I don't know. It may not actually be a third. But they tried to implement water combat.
Jetstream!
And it was never implemented again. Because so many people bitched about it. I think this is the era where they were still trying to figure out how to deal with omnidirectional combat and whatnot. I mean, the best that they could do was Star Fox. You know?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Underwater truffles. What do they think of next?
Underwater truffles.
Underwater. Alright.
Goofy. Goofy. Goofy, get away from the thing.
Great. This is like a Bethesda game all over again. Enemies blocking your path to critical items.
Oh my god!
Nope.
No, it is opening. It's just that it keeps closing.
Fuck it. Fuck this shit.
Watch, it's actually a critical part and you will not be able to progress until you do it.
Oh, if only.
What do you mean if only? I'm making it a joke as if that's the one thing we don't want.
Alright, give me these.
So, another observation to point out. Donald is a ductopus.
Yeah.
Ducks are notorious for their use of non-consent.
Well,
that is a big truffle.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, the thing with this guy is you gotta stop him and then attack him, if I recall right.
Yes, please postpone the duck penis thing.
And
Well,
then,
since you mentioned it...
Damn it!
The octopus, certain species of octopus also mate by projectile vomiting their sex, or not vomiting, but projectilely launching their sex organs towards a mate.
Yes, and the mate will do much the same, whether male or female, because fish do that.
Right? There's also the some species will just insert it into the female in an area that would resemble the brain. But
why
not
are we
really,
talking about animal dicks?
Because this is what happens when you get bored.
This is the same problem we were having before!
Oh, I get.
Oh, you were.
Enemies were still around.
Oh.
Which means we can go back and we can open the damn thing.
Dude, give me that break.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now try it. Thunder.
There.
Thunder! Thundercats!
Oh shit, here's another duck.
Mithril shard.
Needed to. Ugh, got the controls for this area. Fuck you all.
Exactly what I said. Triton's throne.
Let us quickly swim into that 2D fortress.
So, remind me, because Triton is not another name for Neptune, is it?
I don't believe so. I think it's more like he's the son of Neptune or something like that. Why am I talking like Scott?
Okay.
Fuck!
Because there's the whole thing about Ariel and Hercules being cousins.
Yeah.
Because Ariel being a descendant of Neptune, who is the Roman equivalent of Poseidon.
Yeah.
Interesting how SpongeBob went with the Roman interpretation as opposed to
like
the Greek.
Neptune.
Yes, as opposed to the Greek.
Yeah.
Strange creatures lurk outside.
Oh.
Behold, you swim before the ruler of the seas, His Majesty King Triton.
Doesn't he owe you some tacos still, Legend?
Who are they?
Yes, he does!
Perhaps we should elaborate. So, on another one of our adventures, we went to Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes, we did, and it was fun.
It's always aired outside near the park in downtown.
So we went there, and I decided that I'd pick up some tacos from a nearby taco truck in order to enjoy it.
However, two gods that day were having some mischievous fun.
Yes, as I was picking it up, and like right before I noticed, yeah, it's starting to look suspiciously like it's going to rain. So I'm going to eat these tacos. Turned out the tacos were really, really spicy, and I was like, man, I could use a drink to like stop this spice from ruining my day.
Wish granted!
Wish was granted. It started pouring and flooding the streets where we were actually seated.
And it was too rainy for us to tolerate it any further, because we were talking like 10, almost half an hour of constant and slowly heavying rain.
Yes, but the relevant part for where we're at now was the fact that I had put my tacos down in order to enjoy the movie. And the street became a river.
So wait, your tacos actually went downstream?
They got washed over. I picked them up and they were covered in street water. I'm like, damn you, Neptune! Shaking my fist at the freaking sky.
And then
you owe me $8!
Oh, and also Montezuma had his revenge.
That night was not a pleasant one.
No, Montezuma isn't really a god.
No. He's a king.
Whose curse proceeds to exist to this very day.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Anyway, we're going back. Back.
Into the undersea gorge.
Yep.
Oh my.
Going to the undersea grotto.
Oh my. Hey, it's a dolphin! Hi, Sor.
That is an angry-looking dolphin.
That is an angry-looking dolphin.
Yeah.
All the Kirby school of eyebrow management.
Anyway, go into the grotto.
That is some poor grip on that Sor. Poor form.
Well, he's a dolphin. He's part dolphin now. Form is not going to be a part of it.
All from the outside world.
Why did you spin?
Because girls do that.
You know, this is actually something that I do kind of like. Sora and Ariel do actually share a bit of
Adventurous spirit?
They do. They're caged birds. Or fish, in this case.
Yeah. If I recall
and that
right...
was a creepy looking crab.
If I recall right, there's a... Yeah.
Hey Ariel, do you mind if I loot some of your stuff?
Thanks!
Cottage!
If I recall right, there's supposed to be...
Up there. Up. No, go back. Go back. Now up.
Ah, here we go.
You literally passed it.
Torn page.
And we're looking at,
Oh no.
Sora's undefined back muscles.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, here's another one.
Start lifting, you teenager!
Okay.
Scrawny teenager.
Alright.
Put your back into it!
Okay, I thought that was another treasure
Treasure
chest.
chest cannot be accessed. This is sacrilege!
Anyway.
Did they
I spy with my little
glasses?
What's up?
Yeah, actually, they're bosses.
Mini boss, I think.
They're part of a boss fight.
I mean, I know they're part of a boss fight, but they have their own.
Could prove useful, and I've got the heartless on my side.
So, let me ask you both something.
Yeah?
There's been a ongoing trend in social media, people associating a lot more with the villains as they grow older.
I don't blame them. Villains are some of the most fun characters in any movie.
Especially Disney movies.
Oh, yeah. Because they're... Okay, basic storytelling. Most storytelling is based on conflict. And villains, or antagonists in general... Dolphin! Excuse me. Also, love the way...
Donald, what are you doing to that dolphin's blowhole?
Refer back to our previous statements on the subject. Anyway, villains are usually... Here I am trying to have an intellectual discussion while we all still have corkscrew bullshit on the game. Anyway, on the brain. Yeah, villains are usually the ones who initiate the action. Heroes... Okay, villains act, heroes react, is the old saying.
Yeah.
So, that's a thing.
What?
Oh, man.
There you go.
Nothing could be more villainous. Letting a treasure chest open, but making you completely unable to obtain the treasure.
Oh.
That would be the most evil thing a villain could do to me.
Then Todd Howard is the greatest villain of all time, because he literally will put treasure in certain places, and then as soon as you approach it, oh, it glitched out of reality.
I know! It sucks!
But I was gonna say, Ursula is one of those villains where I do see a lot of people saying that they can relate to her.
Fun fact, she was actually designed off of a drag queen.
Which I can see in retrospect very vividly, which is somewhat disturbing. But my question was going to be, which villain would you guys associate with more from the Disney Rogues Gallery?
Well, I can tell you who my favorite is.
Who?
Okay.
But I don't know how much I associate with him.
Okay. Who's your favorite?
Maleficent.
Ah,
the OG.
Well, I mean, there's the movie with Angelina Jolie.
No. I'm talking the cartoon version. There's a point... Okay, I'll describe a scene to you from the movie. You guys have seen it, right?
I know what scene you're going to go into.
Go ahead.
There's a point in the movie where Maleficent is getting the status report from her minions in her castle about how they're doing in the search to find the princess. It has taken them 16 years to get to this point. And she listens to the report, and the minions are like, we searched all the towers, we searched the forest, and all the cradles. And at that point, she realizes that her minions have been spending 16 years looking for a baby.
Which no longer is a baby.
Of course not. She is absolutely a grown woman at this point. And she starts laughing hysterically at just how stupid this is and how stupid she was for trusting them, and then absolutely zaps the shit out of them with her lightning. Idiots!
Such a disgrace to the forces of evil.
Oh, yeah. And she's like, okay, I only have one hope left. Please, Bird, do the finding for me. Please do the finding for me. You're my only hope to actually get this villainous plan moving. Help me out. And then she does it. And Bird finds the princess, and Maleficent wins. The only reason why Maleficent and her team actually lost was because of divine intervention, almost.
Oh, you mean with the Holy Blade stuff?
Holy Blade, 3 magical fairies taking on 1. The fact that they had to neutralize the curse as opposed to remove it completely. Heck, that says a lot. No, we can't just lift the curse. We can only mitigate it.
Ugh.
I have to sacrifice part of my magic just to keep our protagonist alive.
Am I going the right way?
So you tell us.
I don't know.
So yeah, I don't know how much I relate to Maleficent, except when I'm watching stupidity happen in front of me. In which case, oh, I have lost faith in humanity. Like that kind of thing.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I can't get a hold of the dolphin because of these guys. I have to ride that dolphin, I think, to trigger everything.
Okay.
Riding on the jellies.
Don't you want to avoid the jellyfish, actually?
Well, you can touch the top part, but you can't touch the bottoms.
Right.
Actually, there's some jellyfish that'll sting you all over.
Well, that sucks.
Well, since you're talking about it, I might as well talk about my favorite antagonist.
Go for it, man.
I'm gonna say Gaston.
Gaston! Oh, yeah.
And really, if it wasn't for the fact that Gaston kind of has an unreasonable... Well, I wouldn't say unreasonable. Actually, his entire animus is ego.
Yeah.
But, to be fair, like, it's not helped by the fact that the townspeople encourage it. I mean, someone did the math based off of Gaston's egg consumption claim.
Which kind of would be impossible.
It's not impossible, but it would require him to have vast amounts of wealth.
And it would be very, very much so.
And it's very costly to maintain that.
Right.
However, let's presume that he's being braggadocious.
Which he is.
Which he is. That still puts him as the most capable hunter, the most athletic man in the community, and probably the richest, given by how much land he would still need to maintain his massive bulk. So, when the community puts its faith in you, there is a sort of level of expectation that is required back from you. And when you literally find out that there is a monster living right outside your back door, of course they're going to go after...
Oh shit, monster.
Zero?
Rado?
Rado? Oh, it was a jump scare.
Yeah.
How quaint. No, you think?
And
Look at
now...
this convenient place where we can escape from.
So, given that Gaston is in the situation he's in, like, I'm not surprised he went after the beast, and the only real reason he did it, I think, just because to get back at Belle. Because he got publicly shamed. He could have easily any other girl, probably more, and be perfectly, and have no issues.
But you always want what you don't have.
Not just that, but there's also a thing about when you get socially shamed. You want to get back. You want to say that you want to prove that you were right all along, and so it is very much pride before the fall on it.
Yeah.
But it's not entirely Gaston's own fault. Primarily it is, but there is a contributing factor from everyone else thinking he's just as great.
True, but his actions are still his own.
Right,
and
but he's able to go ahead and rally the entire town into doing his bidding. So it's not just Gaston. The town also more than happily agreed into it.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I do want to say. In any other Disney movie, Gaston would have been the hero.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
it just so happens that Gaston is a bit of a meathead.
Yeah. Well, he's a meathead, but he had good intentions, maybe?
I mean, he's doing what's best for the community. It just so happens that his own personal interests aligned with it as well. And when he started to see that he was not in a position to really win, he wasn't going to back down. He had never learned to back down because he had been not just pressured by the townsfolk, but also by his own ego. And by that point, he didn't know better about when to pull out.
Jellyfish? We're over your heads. You may be under the sea, but we're over your level. Actually, my head. Yeah. Are they gone?
Yes, they are. Because you have a blue command menu, not a red. Now you can open it. Which gives us Orichalcum.
And we're back here.
Perfect.
All of these rock. You're grabbing the freaking water around the thing.
Exactly what I said.
What the hell? Well, I had a better look at it the second time.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh gosh, the screen is squishy.
Ariel? you've disobeyed me again. I told you not to leave the palace.
Sebastian, you fuck.
He looks mortified.
Daddy, no! How could you?
Maybe at least explain what the fuck you were doing?
Uh-oh. Our turn.
Young man, you're not from another ocean. You're from another world, aren't you?
Huh?
Then you must be the key bearer.
How did you know?
You may fool Ariel, but you can't fool me. You don't know your dorsal fin from your tail.
Probably right.
As the key bearer, you must already know one must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
Actually, no, because that's all we do.
True.
You have violated this principle. The key bearer shatters peace and brings ruin.
Triton, you've been,
I think.
hitting your bong a little too hard?
But
What?
there
He's
is
got
no
this
room in
blank,
the ocean
expressionless
before your
stare.
Well, that's the problem with these early games.
Yeah, it is. They're still trying to figure things out, how to compress everything.
Yeah.
My, the poor child suffers such deep sorrow.
And you suffer from very poor voice projection.
Yeah.
What a pity. If only there was something we could do. Wait, maybe she can be of some help. Yes, maybe she can be of some help to you.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, she would surely help you. She'd make all your dreams come true. Ursula can help. You called, my dear?
You're Ursula. Well, I was just wondering if...
It's all right. Helping others is what I live for. Let me guess.
And shoveling in all-you-can-eat buffets in one sitting. That triple chin.
Your new
God.
friends came from another world,
What?
but they had special help. That mysterious key. Now,
Also,
now,
here's something that bothers me.
Yeah?
you
So, mermaids are supposed to be half man, half fish.
Yeah.
Correct?
listen.
Yeah.
And fish are what breed or what species of animal, generally speaking?
Way different phylum than whatever phylum.
What is their phylum compared to mammals?
Oh fuck! I don't even know the name of it.
But they are very different phylum compared to mammals.
They're different in the kingdom of. They're still in the kingdom of Animalia.
Yeah, but they are not mammals per se.
Technically speaking, we're all on the same phylum. Phylum is Chordata, so if you got a backbone, you're related to it.
Okay, but what about anyway, here's what I'm trying to get at. Fish don't need milk.
Right.
Humans need milk.
Somewhere
So,
in the palace.
how much difference do you need to be not human
There.
before boobs become irrelevant?
I don't know.
You get to these other
Why the fuck did Triton leave his trident right there?
He's gonna get stolen by plankton. What is his crown?
That was his crown,
That was his crown.
in the SpongeBob movie.
Still, Plan C is apparently going to go off without a hitch because Ursula's nicked.
Yeah. Let's see.
So, like, the idea of mare women needing to wear the clamshell bras shouldn't be really applicable.
Ursula, no!
Really?
I didn't
This is
know
worse
this.
than Thor's weakness of throwing his hammer.
You guys are just taking the fun out of all this.
And Thor at least had the ability to recall his hammer back.
where the fuck did we get on the Thor?
Well, Thor is part of Disney now.
Okay, whatever.
Time for a little journey to the dark world of the Heartless. We cannot find the keyhole. The keyhole is not here. What?
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 I'm afraid you're a little late, handsome.
Yeah.
And she fucked off.
You know what I said about outsiders should not meddle in our affairs? I take that back.
Please meddle in my affairs. Meddle in them vigorously.
Let's go.
Meddle in them till the cows come home. Or until my trident comes home.
Take my
Then go away.
Take my tossering go affair and meddle in my
I was
affairs.
hurt and it's all my fault. Ursula.
Okay, so
Really trying to resist making jokes here.
Well, the literal joke is sticking the keyblade into the keyhole. So I don't see how I'm that far out from the marker. A strike at her cauldron with magic.
okay, let's see. Abilities, let's see. Equipment, let's see.
Let me guess. Ariel is completely useless in battle.
No, she's actually really good for this sort of stuff, but let's see. Customize. Okay, cure, Gravira. I'm gonna need Fyra, I think, and Arrow.
Okay. And then, so we good?
We good.
All right then.
So Goofy's taking a nap, and what the hell?
They're
What the hell?
They're carrying a giant anglerfish.
That is amazing! I love these Emblem Heartless.
Yep,
They are fantastic.
I also love the fact that they've got little submarines for heads. Or like torpedo heads.
Yeah, they're torpedo heads.
That's just freaking hilarious.
Oh,
Camera!
I'd rather prefer other things that were torpedo shaped.
anyway, we really don't need to go through all this. What I need to do,
It's find a save point.
well, that's basically back at the first area.
There's not one before the boss door?
I don't remember.
Well, we will find out when we hit the boss door.
Well, if not, then... well, there was this area. Oh, I think Ursula's Grotto's in by the shipwreck?
I think so. Because I think that's now the context event will occur, I think.
Yeah, that weird question mark thing.
Yes. I know that's not a big deal in 2, because 2 is very different.
Yeah. I'm just ignoring these guys. Because they're just a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
What the frick is this?
Going up?
You actually looking up fish biology there?
Yeah, I'm looking up fish anatomy. And questioning why I just did this.
Tranquil Grotto. This is where this save point is.
Okay.
So
in the next episode, we will go beat an evil witch's cauldron with our pointy stick.
later, guys.